Right. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh, everybody. I'm Preacher Moss, host of the SOS Shout Out Show. You made another Friday. That's a bonus. Plus, this is not just a regular Friday. This is Labor Day weekend. A lot of things are going on Labor Day. You know, we have people getting together. People haven't seen each other for a while. This is our last event, our last holiday, really, before it turns all indoors. You know, you're going to have Thanksgiving inside. You're going to have Christmas inside. You're going to have Easter inside. You're going to have all your holidays inside, brothers and sisters. This is the last get out and have fun holiday, really, of 2021. So, you know, we hope everybody's doing that. And on top of that, you know, and I've been putting this out there, Sister Satana's been putting it out there. It is in the stratosphere. You know that tonight starts, brothers and sisters, the kickoff for the 2021 ISNA virtual convention. It's the 58th convention. They are welcoming you, brothers and sisters. Just go register. It doesn't cost you anything. They give you a link. They have over 100 speakers, and you have an opportunity. If you miss a speaker, you can go back and check them all out. This is going to be an extravaganza. But more importantly, brothers and sisters, on top of that, why is this weekend big? I'm here to tell you, as you saw at the top of the show, we got two guests. We have our Saturday Spotlight and we have our Potluck Sunday. And our Saturday Spotlight is going to be none other than entrepreneurial guru extraordinaire, Mr. Farouk Hunter, is going to grace us and tell us some of his stories about his entrepreneurial pursuits, as well as his philosophical understanding of how you build business. And then on top of that, for our 500 show, 500 episodes, brothers and sisters, may Allah bless everybody that ever tuned into the Shout Out Show, thought about tuning into the Shout Out Show, liked us, subscribe, all of that. Listen, after 500 shows, we just want to say thank you. And the best way to do that is bring on a spectacular guest, brothers and sisters. Not just a spectacular guest, because we got two. We have no other. And we've been trying to get this interview for a while. We have Dr. Bilal Ware, who's going to be coming on. Wow, he is a scholar of African and Islamic scholarship. I mean, this brother's going to blow you away. When I bring him on, I don't want to shortchange him, but you probably read his bio. You'll be able to see it on Instagram and all those good things. But we have a rising star coming on, not just an academic, but he's an artist. He's a creative. He's a spoken word artist. He's a rapper. He's doing all the things. We're going to talk about his project. We're going to talk about some of the things that we're seeing, some of the things I've been talking about, but now you're going to get the professorial take on it, brothers and sisters. And he's a DC homeboy, and he knows about go-go music. So that's the way we're going to make that work. All right. So let's talk quickly about the topic today, just so you know. The topic today is karma, or that's what you get memories. Now, people say karma. Black people say that's what you get. There's karma, and then there's that what you get. Now, for Friday Funnies, I thought it'd be funny. We just kind of looked through stuff, kind of talked about some of the situations where we had karma that came through. And, you know, brothers and sisters, I mean, it makes for a funny conversation. I have a funny setup. Two of my favorite artists, actors, if you will, are karma situations. Some of the most really funny, but really, really just humbling to see how karma works out in a good way. So listen, we're going to get back to you. We want to start the show without further ado. Let's go ahead and roll it. Satana, hit us. The shot. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're not, I know how to make it brighter. That's right, brothers and sisters. The 2021 ISNA Virtual Conference is coming to you Labor Day weekend. Now you're saying, preach, a virtual conference? Absolutely. Which means that we can be seen anywhere, anytime, by anybody, and it doesn't cost you anything. What am I saying here, brothers and sisters? I'm saying you have an opportunity to tie into your legacy. This is not just the Islamic Society of North America. This is your legacy. Protect your legacy, grow your legacy, and make sure that you're coming through and tell people, everybody, that the person that told you this was a good-looking Muslim man. He might have looked like Preacher Moss, who's also a good-looking Muslim man, but you tell him no, it was Mr. Isna. That's right. Make sure you're at the Isna Virtual Conference 2021. You don't want to miss it, because this is your time to be just as good-looking as me. Take care. We've been pumping that commercial for a while, brothers and sisters. Every time I see it, I just laugh, because we gotta have fun. I'm telling you, you just gotta have fun. You gotta amuse yourself sometimes. Sometimes you gotta make your own fun. So I was thinking about this whole thing in karma. Now, this is not the definition of karma that you think. I go on Siri. What Siri, define karma. See, I bring up Siri.
Karma means, in Hinduism and Buddhism, the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences.
So let me tell you what karma means. In Hinduism and Buddhism, that's most of the people who are not on this show, the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. Informal, destiny or fate, following as effect from cause. Well, let me break this down. That's what karma means in Hinduism and Buddhism. In the streets, it means that's what you get. That's what you get. And we sit around and we get big bowls of popcorn waiting for karma to come hit somebody. I'll give you a prime example. I remember, brothers and sisters, I was at Mitchell Field Airport in Milwaukee. There I was waiting on a flight, and I saw an old white man yelling at a black woman, a middle-aged black lady, because her child was crying. I mean, he yelled at her and screamed at her and things like that. Now, all the brothers were like, we can't get up and jump on this old white man. A, we're going to miss our flights, and B, we're going to go to jail. Let me tell you how karma works. After he finished screaming at this black young lady who was trying to take care of her child, who was obviously in an elevated state of mind, something traumatic had happened. Maybe the baby was hungry. This is what babies do. It didn't help that this man yelled at the mother while she was trying to calm her. Karma. Do it with me, everybody. Karma was that as this man yelled and screamed at this lady, he decided to go get something to drink. And as he turned, he didn't look, and he walked into a plate glass window. That's karma, brothers and sisters. We were all like, hallelujah. There is a God. There you go. That's all I'm saying. That's karma, brothers and sisters. It's like when people tease you, like a brother teased me one time because I had a toothache. He thought it was funny. Oh, Moss got a toothache. And I did have a toothache. It was like back here. He had a toothache and your whole face is swollen. I had a toothache, brothers and sisters. It's a natural thing. He called me everything from Mr. Yuckmouth to da-da-da-da. And then we were playing not basketball. We were playing baseball when we were 12. And he was laughing about my tooth. And as we were playing baseball, somebody hit a line drive, and it hit him right here in his tooth. Now, I had a swollen tooth. He was missing a tooth. That's karma. See how that works? Sultana does not agree. No, it would be something else, brothers and sisters, if I wished it on him. I did not wish it on his brother. It just happened. Now, if I had wished it on him, that'd be something totally different. But I didn't. I'm being honest. That's it. But those are the things that happen. I always say, if you're always mean to people, it'll come back to you. But I also feel that there's good karma. Good karma is when you do something good and put it out in the world, it'll come back to you. I'm going to show you guys something, and I hope you give me a little space here, because I got to work it out. I have to make sure I'm doing it correctly. But I'm going to show you about two of my favorite actors. One is Morgan Freeman, and one is Denzel Washington. This is a different kind of karma. This is like uh artist karma, but it has so much to do with how you treat people. Because even the Buddhism and Hinduism has so much to do about how you walk the earth and treat people. Because how you walk the earth and treat people, a lot of times it comes back to you. So this is not a negative thing. Terry, about that too, you know, thank goodness they have good dentists. See, uh you wound up getting good dental work. How about that? I couldn't find something positive to say about that, Satan. So I'm gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. When the guy hit him out the tooth, once we knew he wasn't gonna die, and he smiled, we thought that was the funniest thing in the world because Terry's mom, they ain't have money to get teeth fixed. They they ain't have money to get teeth fixed. It wasn't in the budget for about 7, 8 months. So he would come to school looking like a broke jack-o'-lantern. And we would try and make him laugh just so that tooth be exposed. But okay, that's wrong. Satana, I'm ashamed of myself. But let's talk about the difference between karma with people of different ages. Same situation, same profession. People tell a different story, but it's interesting when it's good karma, the stories actually match up. So I want to show this one because this is one of my favorite ones. I don't think I ever showed this, but this is a story of good karma between Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman. So first, I'm going to show Denzel Washington, who is speaking, making a speech on behalf of Morgan Freeman when he's getting his award as an actor at the Kennedy Foundation. So bear with me, brothers and sisters, as we go to this piece. Okay, all right. Oh, wait a minute, I got it backwards. I got it backwards. Satan, I got it backwards. Good gracious. Okay, hold on a minute, people. See, karma is messing with me now. I was talking about the boys too. As long as I still got teeth, I'm gonna be good. Hold on a minute. All right, Satan is like, that's what you get. No, that's right. Oh, y'all act like y'all don't know karma now. Come on now, tell the truth. Last year, when 45 kept talking about COVID, I'm strong and and I'm strong and drinking bleach and all of that. And I remember all that. And then all of a sudden, somebody came up with COVID. I didn't wish that on them, Satana. I didn't wish it on them. COVID was like, watch this. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We don't want anybody to have any health problems, but you gotta admit, it was a little funny. As long as we knew he wasn't gonna die, it was still a little funny. Okay, here we go. I think I have it correct now, brothers and sisters. So this is a little piece I want to show you guys. This is positive karma. So you gotta follow it. Okay, just follow it. You're gonna be all right. Trust me, I'm gonna get you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Denzel Washington.
I was a young man. I was just out of acting school and got a job at the New York Shakespeare Festival in the park. They were doing a play called Coriolanus, and Morgan Freeman was playing the lead. And I had a scene where I had this 3-hit sword fight with Morgan. And of course, I thought the play was all about my character. So, so I went up to Morgan and I said, I think maybe I could, wound you and cut, slice, and, So Morgan looked at me with that look, like the one he has now. with that Morgan Freeman gaze, the one I'm talking about, that serious look. And he said to me, he said, first of all, what's your name? I said, I'm you don't know me, I'm Denzel. But he said, all right, Denzel, we click the swords 3 times, click, click, click. I stab you, you fall down, and you die. Quickly. I had the opportunity to appear with him again in the film Glory. What I saw was an actor with a God-given sense of timing, perfect ear for nuance. This great man that I've been fortunate to know and call a friend for 29 years now. He lives on the same patch of land in Mississippi that his grandparents worked. Sails his own boat by himself to the Bahamas, flies his own plane by himself around the country. Morgan Freeman is very much his own man. He now has his own motion picture production company. It's called Revelation Entertainment. Revelation's motto is enlighten, express heart, glorify the human experience. Well, my friend, not only is that what you've been doing your whole career, but in my humble opinion, that is who you are. I'm proud to know you and proud to honor you.
Okay, now that's the setup. We're not done yet. I'm talking about karma. This is like 2000. I don't even know when it is. But I'm talking about when you deal with people, and karma has so much to do with how you make people feel, right? Not necessarily what you did, but it's how you made people feel. And that's the positive side of karma, and it can be the negative side of karma. If you made somebody feel some way and they had a negative experience, they tend to think of the relationship as negative. But in this one, two men, and I will throw out here two black men, two strong black men in Hollywood tradition, the Hollywood game, who have stood the test of time. These guys exhibit a certain type of karma, and I just want you to watch the flip of it, because this is rare. You're actually going to be able to do this. I don't know if you know that. Well, artists at this caliber, particularly African American men, you're not really going to be able to do this. So I just showed you Denzel Washington. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm going to show you a very, very funny clip from Morgan Freeman.
Years ago, 40 years ago, 1979, Denzel and I were in a Joseph Papp production of Coriolanus. I was the lead. Denzel was a stage prop. Now, he has publicly said many times that during rehearsal, he came to me with questions, suggestions about how we should play a sword fight scene that could extend it with some extra stabbing and wounding and shit. He said that I looked at him after asking his name, and I told him this: kid, we click swords 3 times, I stab you, you fall down and die. I'm going to tell you the correct story. What I actually said to Denzel was, you're that brilliant young actor just out of Fordham University. That was a great suggestion. Joe Papp never thought of it. Shakespeare didn't think of that one. Clearly, you know better than the two of them how this thing should be staged. What a fine eye for action. I think you have a bright career ahead of you. And I hope one day to perhaps work with you in a film. But until then, get back where you belong. When you come out on stage, we click swords 3 times, I stab you, and you fall down and die. Now, I'm much too young to remember the very first AFI Life Achievement Award back in 1973, but I'm pretty sure of this. when they created this award, Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was waiting in the wings. Denzel, my dear friend, congratulations.
All right, so needless to say, I like class. I like class. I like positive karma, brothers and sisters. So tell him about that tooth. I'll call you. But that was funny, brothers and sisters. But it was fun to watch people who have remembrances of memories that are actually positive memories. Because a lot of times people talk about karma, it's always negative. I thought this was interesting. So I want to thank you for taking a trip with me. We got our people in the queue. We got our shout out family in the queue. Satana, let's go and bring our family out. First up, we got, of course, Sister Reed. Sister Reed is headed for another weekend. I don't know if it's the third. Is it the third week that you're going to be in? Sister Reed is going to be at the International Market, 239 Greens Road, Houston, Texas. She'll be there from 11 to 7. Can we put the menu up? We have progressed now, Reed. We got your menu. Soulful Creations, smothered chicken and gravy, loaded baked potatoes, collard greens, cornbread for $11, and that includes a drink. Reed, what kind of drink they get? Don't worry about it. It's going to be something wet. So it's going to be a sweet drink with that. All right. Next up, we got next to Altaf, my main man, Altaf Rashid, man. Thank you so much for your comments on the show yesterday. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And he is our Canadian ambassador on this side of the border and the other side of the border. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming out and being here, always being a part of the show. I call him Mr. 6 o'clock, straight up, straight down, always on time. Altaf Rashid, brothers and sisters. Altaf, I know you got some karma stories. If anybody has some karma stories before we get to the end, shout them out. Next up, we got Sister Ika coming all the way from Indonesia. She's on the rebound. Her sister's feeling better. Her brother-in-law's feeling better. Her father's feeling better. All we can say as part of the shout-out show is Alhamdulillah. We're glad that Allah is giving you shifa. And nice to see you on the show, Sister Ika. Big shout out to Sister Ika and her family on the recovery on the mend. All right, next up, my main man. Y'all don't know who this is, right? This is Brother Gabriel, Chef Ishmael. Listen, he has the vegan soul food truck in Houston. Now, I just need the address because you fooled me the first time. I was looking for like a restaurant. It's a food truck. And he has a food truck. It's parked down in Houston. I don't care where you park this food truck. This brother has the veggie chili fries. I can't say etouffee. He had fish etouffee. Am I saying that right, Satana? Etouffee, fish etouffee. He helps out all the time, feeding the hungry in Houston and Third Ward. I believe you and Sister Reed should talk too, brother Gabriel. Yes, send the address. That food is good, brother. Sister Reed's food is good. Brother Gabriel, Sister Reed's food is good. If you're a vegetarian, the vegan soul, it is the truth. I'm shouting you out, Gabriel. Give us an address. Where you gonna be? It's Labor Day, Gabriel. Okay, and we got Mary Moss, of course, that's my mom, better known as Mama Son. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Mom. I'm glad we worked out that Uber deal. If any of y'all got to put your parents in an Uber, please rehearse them on the strategies. If the Uber is coming in 16 minutes, tell them they need to be outside in 10 minutes. That Uber came and went, Mom. But I'm happy for you, Mom. My mother stepped into the 21st century here, and she got an Uber. May Allah bless her. And we worked it out, alhamdulillah. But it was some comedy before that. Next up, Gabriel, get that address to us. Thank you. Congratulations on 500 shows. Thank you so much. And our top show still is going to be the Mother's Day show we first had. That was one of the funniest shows. All right. Next up, who we got? Fight the Power Word. Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Juma Mubarak. Juma Mubarak to everybody. What's going on, Fight the Power? How you feeling now? You all right? Listen, you gotta figure out. You gotta go visit Brother Gabriel's food truck or Sister Reeve's food truck. If anybody's in the city of Houston, listen distance, I'm telling you, you gotta support these businesses. I'm telling you right now. Planet Vegan on 4102 Alameda Road. Planet Vegan, everybody. I'm telling you, veggie. He has some of the best veggie chili fries. The food is good. When you eat it in the parking lot and then you go get a soda from the gas station where you're at, that's good eating right there. You just can't wait to go home. You're gonna eat it right there in the parking lot. In fact, when Gabriel was fixing that food the first time I had some, I'm not even gonna lie. He gave me the fries first, and while I was waiting for the rest of the food, I went into the gas station. I went into the gas station, got a couple sweet teas because I had to work it out. Another thing, Brother Gabriel, though, you need to put a warning on the food. Do not eat while driving, because some of us have problems like that. Thank you. Wa alaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sister Satana, thank you so much. We're happy to have you back. The show was not the same without you. It was a disaster. No, actually, we did really well. We didn't even talk about you. We didn't think about you. It was an amazing show. In fact, it was better without you. Did I say that? Yeah, I said it twice. It was better without you. All right. I'm giving her a hard time because I can, brothers and sisters. Altaf, always see Carmen when I drive. One person trying to get around, and when they finally do, we both at the same stoplight. Yeah. Yeah, I had a guy in Annapolis, Maryland, weaving all through the place, trying to get around. And when he weaved this last time, he ran into a parked car. Now, I didn't want to laugh, but Shaitan was in the passenger seat. And I just want to say we both laughed because it was funny. Because it was that karma, like, yeah. Get some karma, like, alhamdulillah. Then it's some karma, like, that's what you get. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Satana, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. And you know what? When you meet him at the light, y'all stare at each other like, are you happy now? Yeah. We're in the same place. All right. Fight the Power Word. Gabriel made some delicious blueberry pancakes for iftar 1 year. Yeah. I remember that iftar. Masjid Muhammad. Gabriel had people leaning up in the masjid after iftar like it was a methadone clinic. We were strung out trying to pray. That was we couldn't even hold your hands up. You know when you put your hands on top of your stomach and it rests there till the swelling goes down? That's the kind of food Brother Gabriel had. Don't bring that food to iftar. You ruined Tadawi prayers, Brother Gabriel. I'm here to tell you. Just black folk falling asleep on one another trying to be religious. It was the saddest thing in the world. But I'll put my order in. But I'm talking smack. See, I deal with Brother Gabriel. Brother Gabriel can burn like Sister Rika burn. In fact, I'm gonna open up my own food truck. It's gonna be called. I'm just gonna have water and baked potato chips, and the name of my food truck is called "This All I Got." Welcome to This All I Got. Oh, wait a minute. See, Brother Gabriel, shawarma, fried mushrooms, poor boy, samosa smoothies, sea moss smoothies. I was about to say samosa smoothies. My eyes are back. Sea moss smoothie, the whole Shabana grilled mac. His grilled mac and cheese ain't no joke either, brothers. So check it out. Regan burn. I'm telling y'all, but y'all should have a cook-off on the show. All right. So what else we got here? Sister Donna, do we have any else? Any other comments? Sister Donna, did you freeze? Do we have any other comments? Are we good? We good? All right. So listen, let me wrap up. Denzel Washington, my TV husband. Look, Reed, don't start that stuff. You gonna mess around, be at my mama's house, looking at Denzel. I'm starting no scandal. Denzel is happily married. You can get everybody killed. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So a couple of notes before I get everybody out of here and before I get to our sponsors. Number one, please, whatever you can do to engage some positive karma with people, your community, your family, please do that. Sometimes you give a little now so it comes back to you later, or you give a little now so it comes back to somebody else later. That's my whole thing about karma. We're not talking about Hinduism and Buddhism, because some people are going to be like, it's stuff in the law. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about the act, brothers and sisters, the act, the feeling, the vibe, the spirit. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you guys know we got ISNA this weekend. Go, it's not too late. Go to ISNA.net. You can get on that website, register. They'll give you a link. You can check out all these scholars. They got over 100 scholars, brothers and sisters. They have entertainment. I heard there's going to be one particularly good-looking Muslim doing comedy. All right. I thought I'd throw it there. I'll say, so listen, that's all I want to say about that. Make sure you are supporting Brother Gabriel's Planet Vegan Soul Food on what is it? 41. What was it? It's Sam. I got short-term memory issues. Is it 4102 Alameda Road? All right, I know what that is. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Brother Gabriel. You know, I'll shout you out anytime you want to. Send me the menu and I'll put it out. Okay. Fight the Power had something to say before we got out. Fight the Power word. Did she have something to say? Okay, I guess not. Sister time. Okay, do a live show outdoors with Sister Ree and Gabriel. We can do that now. You know, I do have capabilities. I got capability. I can make that happen. Don't think I'm slipping, brother, sister. Just because you saw down ballot voting, you know, don't slip. I can get it done. All right. So listen, that's a great idea. Want to shout out our sponsors really quickly. Number one, BeFinancialIndependent.com. Again, that's BeFinancialIndependent.com. If you don't want to go to the website, if you're in Afghanistan and the Wi-Fi is not working up in the mountains, you can call 1-888-496-6845. Again, that's 1-888-496-6845. Check it out, Maxine BK Esquire. He's the owner of that business. Also, like we said, tomorrow, big show, brothers and sisters. We got two big shows back to back. You got Brother Farouk Hunter, entrepreneur extraordinaire from the WD Muhammad community. You know, when I talk about Farouk, brothers and sisters, I know we always talk about entrepreneurs and business. It's fun to talk about people or talk with people about vision. It's one thing to do business. It's cool. You know, we all do business. Sister Reed does her business. Gabriel does it. I do my business. Satana does it. We all do our business, but it is so fun to talk to people who have vision about vision and what a business is supposed to look like and why we like it and have that conversation. So looking very much to seeing Brother Farouk Hunter on the show tomorrow. You guys know the time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, and 3 p.m. on the West Coast. All right. If you were thinking about, brothers and sisters, if you're thinking about having a quality Islamic education, I want you to go to Bayan Islamic Graduate School. Again, that's Bayan Islamic Graduate School. I want you to check that out. You know, people say, preach, you are a graduate. You got your master's from Bayan. You are you're a student. No, I have my master's. Officially, brothers and sisters, I'm not a student of Bayan Islamic Graduate School. You know I am? I'm a Bayan man. Just so you know that. I'm a Bayan man. Remember that. All right. So I'm throwing that out there. So we're going to also have, alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, on Sunday for our 500th episode, we're going to have Dr. Bilal Ware, a West African Islamic study scholar. Now, look, I just want you to break West African Islamic study scholar. So I'm going to tell you, he's a DC homeboy. So you guys are going to get an incredible conversation just from him. I'll just be trying to, you know, get out of the way to some of the big words. But I mean, this is something you don't really want to miss. Like, this is something you can go back and check it. I think it's going to be beautiful live. All right. So make sure that you check that out. And, you know, get here early because this is going to be an excellent show. We're going to give both of these guys the whole hour. Do you hear what I'm saying? So from 6 to 7 and 5 to 6, we're giving them the whole hour. It won't be enough, brothers and sisters. It won't be enough, but we want to make sure that you guys get, you know, this is like a treat. For our long-term folks that come on, people, our shout-out family that are very dedicated, those that come in, dip in, whatever, you know, we appreciate you, but we want to make sure that we're giving you this information this weekend, all right? So other than that, I think that's it, Sultana. Oh, Soulful Creations, delivery at your door. Okay. What can I say? What can I say, brother? This is where it's happening. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna let people get back to their lives. Don't forget, ISNA is gonna have their town hall this evening. Go to the website, isna.net, to get your information. Other than that, man, I am excited. This is a busy weekend for Labor Day. Don't you think so, Satana? We got 2 guest speakers. We have ISNA. And let me give a shout out to Sister Satana, who's been toting the load, trying to work with ISNA on the promotions and marketing. And she was not feeling well yesterday. She got up and it turned out 2 posters, 2 flyers for our guests. Not 1, 2 flyers for our guests, and got them loaded. I mean, she handles all the social media stuff. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Sister Satana because sometimes when you're working and you see somebody every day and it's like, hey, we're cool. I had totally forgotten that Sister Satana was in New Jersey in the midst of this tropical storm that wreaked all kind of havoc. So let me apologize publicly. Because I was like, what's going on with Sister Satana? And I was like, wow, but we're happy that she's safe and her family is safe. So thank you for making it back on the show, Sister Satana. We appreciate you. So listen, everybody, I gotta go. So before I go, I think Sister Satana, we're gonna hit them with another ad. Why not? Because they won't be any good after this weekend. Let's go ahead and roll.
The world stopped. Mosques closed. So we prayed alone. Gatherings stopped.
But the show must go on. 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 But the show must go on.
Cinema!
But the show must go on. But the show must go on.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh, everybody. Do you know who I am? I'm Preacher Maz, comedian extraordinaire. However, this Labor Day, I won't be that guy. You know who I'll be? Mr. ISNA. That's right. We're celebrating the 2021 ISNA virtual conference going down on Labor Day, brothers and sisters. We got speakers. We got entertainment. All we need is you. It's going to be like a big old pot of gumbo. We just need to put you in there. So listen. Don't wait. Don't even worry about registration because it's free. Make sure that you're going to be there on the 4th and the 5th. I'll be looking for you virtually. And believe me, I understand what you're thinking of. You're looking at the screen going, this is going to be an incredible conference. But my goodness, Preacher Moss, that's one good looking Muslim. See you there.